Hello, hello. What is up, guys? Thank you, Shippy. Good to see you. Thank you, Bill. How are you guys doing? Hello, Mozart Hire Card. Hello, Bill. Hello to Spin. Hello, Zoots. Hi, Vang. Hi, Spider. Hi, Asia. Hi, Range. I'm actually having coffee. Hi, Leandro. Hello. I don't know if I'm missing anybody else, but you guys get it. Hi. Hi. Hey, thank you for the prime, Iced. I'm gonna call you Iced. Hi, Merm. Oh, it's going very well. We've been doing it every single stream, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm still not doing the best in 10-0, but I don't really mind that because that's not, you know, that important. I think what's important is improving in my endgame, so I've been really focused on that, but I've been enjoying it a lot, and I think it's been making endgame much easier in 10-0 games as well. So, you know what? I'm pretty happy about that. Even for Bullet, I think it's been helping. Nice to meet you as well, Kazi. We did have a 43-minute stream yesterday. We actually ended up going way longer than that, didn't we? I'm working on the, well, not edits, but directions for the edits today, and it's taken a while because I have to draw a mind map that fits the video for my video that I have that I'm releasing. And it was actually so much fun. I didn't think that I would enjoy them so much, but I think that when you start to understand the purpose and like the process of them, they are very, very interesting and they're fun. It's like a very much fun way of taking notes. I guess it can get pretty terrible if you know, the topic's very complicated for you because obviously the topic I studied a ton, so it was pretty easy. But, you know, easy in the sense that like you're not stuck on the first no. So I was like doing that and I'm working on the last problem for object-oriented programming. So you know, I got a busy day. Hello, red-haired. Hello, Juan. Hello, Naresh. Been playing for 3 years, 3.5 maybe? At this point, I have not been keeping track, but you know, a minute now. A minute for sure. But yeah, anyways, it's good. I'm really excited. The video should be released in the next few days, and I feel like it's so complimentary with the previous video, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's like crazy how much I learn from the videos I create for the better. Hi, Axe. Like, for the better. I'm like, okay, like, this is something I can actually apply to my own life. Good stuff. Cheers. The same with like chess studying or chess tutoring. When I was doing that, I was like, okay, I'm learning too. Pineapple's been gone forever, Goofy. Where you been? It's been like 12 years. Hmm. They make their coffee good. I sold it to Run. What was his name back then? Knight? Like that. I've always been walking. I live somewhere where I have to walk. I do have a favorite perfume. My favorite perfume is the one right in the back on the chessboard. And then this one. I need to find a place to put it, but like this has been my favorite recently. Da, 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 da. I like that one. It's like a nice lingering smell. And scented I love scented candles, maybe more than I should. Not a favorite one though. Wait, I did have a favorite one, but I don't remember what that specific one was, but it was a gift and it was like $80 candle, so I never bought it after that because $80 for a candle is kind of a lot, but like it did smell really good. Hi, Mozart. Hello, hello. Smelled very, 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 very good. I need to buy that. Like it lingered for a month. I don't remember, but it was some I don't remember, but it was a gift. Favorite perfume notes? Well, I like vanilla base more than anything, I would say. And then I actually have it written down so I don't forget because I was trying to create like a profile because I noticed that there's certain like patterns that every single perfume that I love has like certain notes specifically. And I think the one that most of them had was peony, but I could be misremembering. And so I'm just gonna like look at the document I created for this. What? One sec. I'm finding it. I love vanilla based. And it works so well with chai sometimes too. It's crazy. But I will find it. I will find it. Okay. So amber wood, white musk, peony was one of the top ones. Jasmine, but like more chill. Orchid and soft rose. So then I like, let's see. Like I don't like too florally though. And I like the dry down smell to smell good. Like I don't like the first few sprays because they're always so overwhelming for me. I like it after an hour, 2 hours, because that is when you get that like dry down smell and it smells like it's like layered, like the underlayer almost. I forgot if that was called a heart. I don't remember. There are certain notes I can't stand actually. I think I wrote those down too. There's let me think. I really hated Chanel number 5. I hated that one. I don't like too soapy either. Yeah, anything too soapy, I hate it. I don't like it. Too fruity or too florally, I don't like either. Like very, very, very like loud floral, I would say. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah. I don't like him. Oud, shit, I don't remember actually. I'm pretty sure I tried it before. Unless I have it because I have quite a bit of perfumes. Oh, yeah. Well, you're gonna hear soap before you hear chest, you know? Because soap and chest go hand in hand. Get it? No pun intended. uh what I don't know. I don't know that one. Like I'm trying to think. Like the Jimmy Choo one I really, really, really like. Hi Jojo. Hi Caesar. I started at 26, 25, 26, 26. Well, okay, so I had the not the Jimmy, it was that one really popular one, the wood one. Forgot the name of it. It's that very one popular unisex brand. Yeah. I did start very late and that is why I think that I struggle sometimes with anything that's not classical. I mean, I obviously in classical I have a lot to learn, but that's the thing. Classical gives you enough time to look at the whole position. Because funny enough, this next video I'm working on covers this, but you know, it goes into chunks and how in chess over time you build chunks, right? Like as an expert, you have a ton of chunks, like units that you use in order to play the game, like patterns. And because you don't have those patterns as somebody who's newer to the game, at least not as well, it takes you longer. So if you are forced to make a decision faster, you're going to suck at it. That's why obviously somebody who's an expert will be really good at bullet because they have a lot of those patterns and so they can make fast choices subconsciously. Why did I start that late? Well, I can't choose when I start. I don't know. I was never like influenced to play chess as a kid. So Perhaps not the right question to be asking. Gemini. Hello, Watts. I have been to official tournaments. My first tournament, I got 10 out of 12. You less passion? Well, what makes you interested in the game? Yeah. Oh yeah, 1510 is what I started with, and I stuck to it for a long time. In fact, I stuck to it until I couldn't get any matches for 1510. But I do plan on going back to 1510. I think that it might be worth it even if I have to play viewers mainly who are around my rating, because I'm just kind of getting tired of 10-0. I think that it kind of hurts my ability to grow. So I just need more time to make good decisions and apply what I'm learning. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the reason matters, because I think that the age you start something is usually because you weren't introduced to it earlier, or you didn't have the resources, or you didn't have, you know. So I think the better question is what made you start chess, instead of why did you start chess at X age, because that's, you know, usually that stuff is just very random and so there's no answer that's that helpful slash valuable, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's like um astrology is like really overgeneralized, so I don't like, there is, but I feel like I can relate to most of them. So I don't know. Mm, yeah. Like I Oh, cool. Your granddad thought you. Nice. Yeah, I was like literally never introduced to chess. Nobody once told me as a kid you should play chess. Well, last time I don't know. I don't think I've ever read my horse. Maybe I read it when I was 12 when it was like popular, and then it became popular again a few years ago. Yeah, it happens. You can get your GM title. It's pretty cool actually. Well, I used to live in California. I think maybe it's a game that kind of makes you introverted to an extent, which is kind of funny because you have an opponent, right? Uh, but yeah, to study, a lot of times you kind of have to be alone, perhaps. I don't know, but you're right. I think a lot of introverts play chess. A lot of introverts in general are more, you know, attracted to games overall because they're more like, you know, hobbies you can do on your own that don't require much social energy. What does nerd mean though? Like, what's the difference between a geek and a nerd? I'm curious because, like, does nerd just mean somebody who literally plays games and has like a certain identity? Because, like, I feel like before nerd meant smart. Like, you don't need to be smart to be a gamer. In fact, I would argue a lot of gamers, you know, probably aren't smart. Like, I don't think that there's like a correlation much at all, truthfully. I think it's just random, like, where some smart people like playing chess. I mean, sorry. Well, chess too. Some smart people like playing games, others don't. You know, I don't think that like those two things have much correlation. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I don't know. Geek to me seemed more of like nerd seemed like you're very interested in a certain hobby. And then geek was like, yeah, you're like, you know, like school smart slash more identity based. You know what I mean? Like, instead of nerd, which is just more like a title attached to somebody who is really into something. But then, like, weird enough, it's only considered for certain things. That's why it's kind of like, I don't know. Nerd used to mean not cool. Yeah, well, what did geek mean? I honestly don't even remember. Like, why geek versus nerd? Hi, Owen. Like, which one is attached more to your identity? I would argue geek. Oh, okay, so I got them backwards. So, because I was thinking of nerd, somebody who's like really passionate about something. Maybe, okay. Huh. Okay. So, what's the definition of nerd? Nerds are uncool geeks. Huh. You learned something new today, I guess. Not every day, just today I learned finally something because I like never bothered to look up the difference. Like, even though I've always been curious, I never really bothered. So, thank you for telling me, you guys. I don't surf. In fact, I never got into the ocean. Well, I dipped my legs. I never actually swam in the ocean because I didn't want to ruin my hair and I don't want jellyfish biting me. I don't I don't like getting in the ocean. I don't want a shark to swoop me away. There's too many things in the ocean. I don't like the idea of something being underneath my feet. You know what I mean? Like when you're swimming and just like a turtle just bites your toe. Like I don't like the idea of that. It's like no, not everywhere, but where I used to go there was. Imagine like a freaking like a sea lion just like coming out of nowhere and attacking you. Yeah, no, I'm sure there are safe places. I just like never really went through the effort of figuring out if it was safe or not. Oh yeah, rave. Never had anything bite me. That's pretty cool that you lived on the ocean actually. No, I've always wanted to surf. I maybe I'll get into it one day. I don't know. The water was mainly cold. I think that's the reason I didn't get into it. You know, I think I can get over my fear of turtle biting my toe, but like the freaking cold water is a lot. I am from California, yeah. No, I mean, I agree with you guys. I think that it's worth trying and I should. How did I get to my rapid rating? Well, I studied, I would say, and I played longer formats, and I think that really helped because I was able to apply what I was learning. I've kind of been in a rut, but I always go through ruts before the next milestone. I don't think there was ever once. Well, actually, from 18 to 19, I don't remember actually. But like for the main, in generally, I've been. It takes me a while, like you know, to get to the next milestone. Like this year, my goal is just to hit 2100. Mm. Well, the West Coast water was always so cold. The ocean. So is so cold. I don't like it too much, but here it's better in some parts. See, if I went to Hawaii, that would be worth it. But yeah, surfing seems really cool. Have you guys watched Soul Surfer? I remember when that movie was popular when it first came out. I think it was called Soul Surfer about the girl who got her arm bitten off by a shark and then she still surfed after that. No, the water is cold in the oceans in California because of the specific ocean. Travel where? What is ocean mining? Haha, diverse content. Okay, well, we can do some endgame. Oil mining? Well, oh, yeah, I don't know anything about ocean mining. It's movie night here. Damn, you're putting me on the spot. My mind is going blank. Too many options. Too many options. Thinking, I don't know. I'm blanking. I'm answering YouTube chats. Hi. Yeah. Well, it is just like a matter of not just like strong game, but with chess, it's it comes down to, you know what it comes down to. It's not just your end game, your overall like knowledge of the game itself. It's your ability to recognize what move you should invest time into. That's what I've realized. And that itself takes skill to do. To recognize when something is, when a move is critical versus when it's not, because time is a part of the game, especially online where the game isn't 4 hours. And so if you put time into the wrong move, you waste that time for no reason. If you put it in the, you know, and if you don't put that time in the right move, then you usually are at a disadvantage. Like you end up at a disadvantage because you make the move too fast, and that is how blunders are made, or like mistakes. So I think that that comes with knowledge and experience. Like that comes the overall building of knowledge of the game and patterns, and then recognizing, you know, the board as a whole, like as a unit, and then being like, okay, yeah, this is a critical move, and so I need to spend more time on this critical move. But I don't feel like it's always that simple, you know what I mean? Like I mentioned, like it takes effort, and that's been my experience, where it takes experience to recognize when you have to take time on a move. I mean, I do the same thing. I think a lot of people do the same thing, especially if you're not an expert. Experts probably are able to see that, but again, it's like an overall like foundation of the game that takes experience, like the ability to recognize when you need to put more time into a move. Yes, in unfamiliar positions, but I think that I've tended to, like these days I've done the opposite. I decided to go faster, but I don't think it's serving me either. It just puts me at a disadvantage because I have been going faster, and that's why I've been making so many more blunders. Because I told myself better than losing, you know, on the clock, but guess what? Then I end up at a disadvantage, and then I end up putting a lot of time to try to get the advantage again, like, or to try to equalize. And so it's like a weird rabbit hole situation, like a weird cycle too, and it has to stop. Hmm. Yeah, but I think chess is made up of like many different factors, and there's a lot of things to focus on. And I guess, you know, even as an expert, you can struggle with something like that. Like that just might be her weak point. Everybody seems to have weak points in chess anyways, so I got chess sussed. We tried drawing average. I haven't, and I need to. I need to, because I do need to recognize where I'm putting more time into. I think like there's certain patterns I recognize, but I didn't draw anything out, so I'm not actually 100% certain. But like I know that this is a problem that exists, and I'm starting to really recognize it. Yeah, exactly, Patzer. Congrats. You won over the board this week? Hmm. Time to do the math. Ugh, math. Time to do some endgame. How about that? Mm-hmm. Do the endgame. Do the endgame. Do the endgame. I solve puzzles and I do endgame. Did any of you listen to Britney Spears growing up? Deflection. Perfection. I feel like we've already been through deflection. I guess there's a lot of interference. I think it just wants me to go through them again. I feel like I've been through all of these though. Which part have I not been through yet? I've been through mating nets. I feel like it's making me go through the same thing, which is not the worst because we have to review them. Not you, didn't like. Did you guys not like her or just didn't listen? Thank you, Armando. Hi, Toddy. Yeah, I feel like we've been through these. What if we just... Oh, this is... Learn. Let's go through review. Okay, we're at domination and then we're done. So once we finish this review, we're going to be going to... stalemate. That's so lame, but important. But important. Ugh. Yeah, this is chessable. I don't want to go through stalemate puzzles. Da, 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 da. How do you plan on using it to make money? Domination, my friend, domination. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Oh, you have to get monetized? Yeah, that takes a minute. 3,000 like watch hours is a lot, by the way. And then it's like 3 million views on shorts, which I think is easier than the watch hours. Like, I do want to say this, but then they can take... Okay, how about that? And then that. Ooh, I like that. How about that? Nah, I don't like that. I do like this. And then that. This, that, that. Okay, how do we cover this square though? We would have to go here. So, if we do this... I don't mind that. That's why I'm trying to mate. I feel like this, correct? And then that way it gets out of the way, we go here, and then we have that move. But what would they play? If we do play this, they go here, so... What then? Like, they go here. Can't even go there, so how do I... You know what? It might be... No, it's not that. I like this personally. What? What? Why do we need that though? Oh, because that way they can't escape? Oh, I see. It's like they're stuck with the bishop. With the bishop move. Okay. I do like this, but then... Oh, I see. Then that... Okay. Cool. That took a minute to see. With 500? I don't believe that's true. That's only the first requirement. Like, unless you're talking about... Because in order to apply... Like, with, I think, AdSense, what was it? Yeah, you need the 500 and then the 1 million views. It goes both ways. You can't do one or the other. Okay, this is also kind of difficult, but let's see. I like this. If they take, we go here, they go... Yeah, no, that doesn't work. These are hard. Oh, interesting. You can suggest moves. Yeah, this is a puzzle, so it doesn't really matter. Interesting. If I play this and then they go here, I could go there. No, that wouldn't be good either. I gotta think, what am I missing here? Why are they so hard? They can go here, so why does this matter? This, that. I don't know, man. A part of me just wants to go up and call it a day. But I don't actually know. These are always hard because they're like, you gotta look at like, my pawn is safe, so the best bet is probably to try to go take this here. I don't actually know. Like here. And then what? They go here, there. And then we can literally make our way up. I feel like that would be the best thing. What? Really? But why this? Oh, because if they go here, then we have that. Right? What? No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. I don't see the point of this. Like, I get bishop f6, but why? They take... I guess? What? But what's the point of bishop b2 when they can escape right there? I just don't really understand any of that. Like, I do not see the point of this move at all. This, that. Why can't he take? What? What? I don't understand any of this. Bishop e7. How the hell does this trap it? Oh, bishop e4. I see. I see. It's bishop b4. Yeah. Wow. I feel like I definitely need to go through that one a few times to really understand. Like I want to say this, then they go here. And then we go there. And then that's covered, that's covered. Maybe that's not the best. If they take that and go here. This. That. I mean, I personally really like this. Or even that. This. Let's see. This. That. 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 That? That's pretty crazy. There's no way in hell. Oh, that's first? Why? This, that. If we do that... let's just look at all the squares they can go to. They go here, they can't go there. They can go here, 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 here. Okay. How the hell am I supposed to figure any of this out? Like, I see pawn g3 and then these are covered. That is covered. That is covered. This would also technically be covered. That one. But how the hell are we covering this? Or this? Certainly trying, but I'm like trying to find the whole sequence because that's the really the concern here if you think about it. We go here, they take. Sorry, we go there, take that. And then they have to move out of the way. Say they move. I don't freaking know. There's got to be like a trick to this, like something like this that covers both of these, but then they're just gonna go here. This order is really hard. Let's look at this line. Take. This is covered, that's covered. No, wait, sorry. This is covered, that's covered, that's covered. That's also covered because if we go here, that's also covered. Well, I still have to worry about these two squares, so how the hell are we gonna do those two squares? The problem with making a move is I need to work on actually calculating all the way through. But like, obviously we need to take somehow I know G3 comes, most likely, but I don't know what order. But I also feel as if it's the, you know, we're attacking. We're not like... Let's see. They go there. We go here. They take that. This. But it's not like they have to go anywhere like that. We are, but like, this is a crazy ass order. You know what I mean? Take a look. Yeah, okay, that's... Now I see it, but like, that is really hard. Even though I kind of went through this line earlier, I didn't think that they had to play that move. I thought they can play some other move like d4. Correct? Can they not play d4? They can't play d4. Oh, sorry, e4 I meant. Can they not play that either? I thought that they could play e4 here. What's wrong with it? Think about it, e4 instead. Then what? What engine? Well, you're not giving it away though. There's some sort of like order here that works out. And this is, by the way, from a game. All of these are from games, they're not from engines. These sequences have happened in real games. Okay, let's... This. Oh, maybe that? I think that there's a way to fork it. But I just can't... Like, they can go here. One sec. Say that the rook's over here. This, that... I don't exactly know how to... say this. You're right, maybe he did. Maybe they did error here. If they play rook e4, what's our move? I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Figure it out. But you gotta like literally visualize the position. Knight b7. Well, why knight b7? They could just take. Oh no, you're right. Knight b7, then here. Okay, I'll be right back. You guys figured it out. Alrighty, I am back. I see it now, so I think we can move on, but we have to come back to this and like really try to remember it. Interesting. So why to play and when? Okay. I see this. They go here. Maybe there. How about this? They go there. Honestly, that seems like it's just about like they have to move their let me see. If we go here. But I don't know if that's the best actually, because I feel as if they're gonna reach this before we do. So I don't think exchanging is the best here. We are trying to remove the guard, but I think they don't have any other moves to make, so if we can somehow cover square, maybe. Trying to think here. They go here. Hmm. Mm-mm. Hmm. 96. Trying to calculate all the way through. Here. 96. This, if they go 6. They'll block it. So if they go there, it'll block it. So say we start with this. It was about covering these. Oh. Why couldn't they just go here? Oh, the same fork happens. Oh, sorry, I should take like that, my bad. I got a little, that was a little bad of me. Then they take this, and then we go to King D4. And then they're just kind of screwed from there. That's actually really pretty. Yeah, I didn't recognize they're both bad. I was trying to calculate it, but I failed. Okay, I need to drink water. Alright guys, let's do some rapid. Holy crap. Quite hard is an understatement. It's so difficult. It definitely requires a lot of studying, like working on puzzles for sure to be able to see it. Just because there's so many squares to consider. You know? Like there's a lot of like it takes time, but definitely possible, definitely possible. Let's see. All right, guys, we are doing a 15-10 game. Hopefully we actually have time to like really look at positions today. The great old 15-10. I'm gonna play the Marachi bind today. Fun fact, I played this in a game and I fucked it up. Perhaps I'll play something like that. We'll go ahead and do this. Oh, it seems like we're trying to control b5, so okay. Let's see. We'll take castle. Let's play that first. And then I must decide. And I will decide. Yes. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. I must take more time. It's gonna take a minute to thank you, Alfredo, for the prime. It's gonna definitely take a minute to get used to it's gonna take a minute to get used to this time format. Oh, I did just realize that they're doing this. Honestly, I could have just played this, looking at it now. Well, not yet, but I will be able to. Let's see. This. This time, does it? Hmm. Oh, I don't know about that challenge. Okay, I did see that coming. I don't know why that. For a second. Let's see. Yeah, this is my understanding here is that I'm probably going to have to let me think here. This I have a lot of time, so why am I rushing this? I must not rush. Let's do this. This fucking works. Okay. Sorry, this is it's been a minute since I played 1510, so I think it's definitely gonna take me some time to get back into thinking harder about moves and taking my time, of course. Because, like, I shouldn't still have 14 minutes on the clock. Like, I should have obviously had a bit more time to think this through. Hmm. Hmm. All right, let me think here. How about this? They can take if they want. I just don't want something like this, and then it's a little annoying, yeah. This. That. That. Maybe this. Hmm. Okay. I'd see that comment, so we'll play that. Sorry, maybe not that just yet. I must keep thinking. I hope I don't lose all of this for no reason, you know what I mean? This, that. $12 minutes. Yeah, there's tactics I'm trying to take, you know, enough time on them. Tree TBH. Hmm. This, that. I have time, so I'm thinking. I'm not concerned about my pawn. I am calculating different things. Just looking at the position. How about we do this? We could do something like that, connect. That's not the worst idea either. I have to make a decision though. I hope this doesn't get me toasted. Oh, I think it can actually. Looking at it now, of course, I missed something. Oh, huh. How about this first? Hmm. Whatever, let's do it. Now I'm taking too much time. Mm-hmm. This, that. We'll do this first. I think it's better to connect here. Yeah. Hope chess. Okay. Okay. There's still ways. Mm-hmm. No, not my favorite position either. It'll definitely take me a minute to adjust back to this time format. Mm-hmm. Let me think. I want to do this, but I really am not a fan of the pin. This, that. Just trying to think here. Okay, 6 minutes. Maybe it wouldn't have been the worst exchange, but I'd rather not exchange if I don't have to. The one thing I don't like is that this is blocking. You know? Yeah, I gotta keep the queens in this position. I want to cover that, perhaps. Okay. I think I see potential plan here. Let's play that first. Okay. Thinking, processing. Okay. You will play one move ahead. Do you study your endgames then? I do read the chat, but sometimes I have to focus on the game. I'm just looking at no, yeah, you could chat. You can chat. I'm just looking at the position because I'm a little bit behind, so I don't think so. But maybe I'm right. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Good morning. Hello guys, how am I? I mean, I have ideas. I just need to really work on them. Yes. 50K. Well, 50K can get you more if you are buying a used car. La, la, la. But yeah, no, the bishop's not that good, but I don't think it would have been better there. Just... Yeah, you can't help while I'm playing our rated game. Okay, I was expecting that move. So my plan with this, and I hope I analyzed the whole thing and saw it, is to play. I just hope it's not too slow. I hope that's not. I wanted to play this. Actually, I missed this. But we'll do this. I calculated that, but I calculated it wrong because I missed the fact that they can take here. But like I was looking for something like this here. Let me think. Because there is some annoying moves here. Like this. And then that. And then that. And that's not good. Let's see. If I play this, they take. Play this. And then we do have a pass pawn. But don't know how like well I'm feeling about the pass pawn. You know what I mean? I could play this line as well. But I'm still a little bit skeptical of it. This... Let's play it. I'm not gonna back down. Yeah, I was expecting that. Which is fine. Because we do have... I didn't like train... Like... I don't want to trade everything. But I'm like literally betting all my cards on the pass spawn. That's the only reason I'm training. We'll do this first. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to focus on the pass pawn. That's like all my cards are on it. Okay. Let me think. We'll do this. Then this. Actually, how about we do this? Then you're gonna play that. Okay, we're gonna play here. What the hell? I didn't even see that. This sucks. There goes my pass pawn. I didn't see that that was like lined up. Yeah. Wow. That fucking sucks, yeah. Ugh, that was my only chance at winning. So that blows. That there goes like literally our only chance. But this doesn't like feel as bad, you know what I mean? Like losing a game like this definitely doesn't feel as bad. Trying to think here. This. I don't mind this either. They go here. Yeah, this is pretty hard. Like, they're defended. I think this is just, like, lost no matter what. I genuinely don't know. It's very hard. And I have 1 minute left. This is over. Alright, let's do one more. Definitely messed up the opening a bit. But I'm just gonna have to adjust. Just gonna have to adjust to playing longer games, I'd say. Because it's definitely been a minute. Like, this isn't bad. I think what I should have done off the bat... Oh... What was the best move over here? Because, like... Oh, it was just this. I thought that it was maybe weakening the position a bit too much. But I guess it would give us this line over here, which would have been really good. So if we play that and they took, and then we took like that, like, they are forced. I guess that does give us more of an opportunity. Honestly, I would have just taken the pawn here. You know, even... no, it's not the best. D6 is like... Who's gonna find that move, though? Oh, D6, and then if they take, we have that. So they can't take that. Oh, this is actually an amazing position, looking at it now. Yeah, I found the brilliant move, but I couldn't follow through with it. Mm-hmm. I'll get used to it. It'll be good. I'm not too concerned about that. La, la, la. Yeah. But it's good. I think that, yeah, it's like, it's very good. I would say this is nice. I like the longer time format. It actually feels like I'm thinking. And that's always a nice, important factor of chess. You know? Wonder if there's like... I just think that there's probably nothing... Like, I wonder if I could have just... Right here... Truthfully... What if I just... You know what? Looking at it, I think taking here was the best bet and not allowing them to come back. Taking and then playing something along the lines of this, because we would just have one more piece we can play with. You know what I mean? And I think that that would be pretty good. Oh, I'm definitely never gonna do Blitz. Yeah, different person when that happens. But I gotta look at that position again and check it out. Alright. You know, it's actually not a bad thing. I think if we can go to Endgame, we can actually practice our structure. And... La 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 la. La 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 la. Mm, do this. That. Go ahead and play that. I like the spawn structure. I just sometimes meh. Huh. We'll play this. Okay, I don't mind this position so far. I'll do this. Dude, watch me eat my words. That would be jokes. But if I can win one of their, not win, but exchange one of their bishops, I would love to go to endgame. You love cost, bro? Good luck on your dreams. Wishing all the best to you, my friend. I'm gonna try to like look at other positions too while I'm at it. What are all my options here? Yes, I don't mind that option. Right now we do have center control and we need to leverage that. In my opinion. Hey Battle, how are you? Yeah, I would love the bishop pairing for endgame. The bishop pairing is stronger than, well, a lot of things in the endgame. Definitely stronger than a knight's unless it's bullet. Sometimes. Okay. Not a bad move. It does create some holes, so obviously that's unfortunate for us. But let's think. We'll play this for now. And then I would like to play I have time, I have time, I have time. I should probably develop everything first, though. What will they play? What will they play? We'll play this first. And then I do like... We'll do this. And just stop him from, And then... This is a good game. I do like this. And then if they play this... Okay. This, that... We have to play this anyway, so... $14 minutes. Oh wow, there's so much going on. This is such a cool position though. Let's see if there's much I can do here. Very much like it. I don't like that a dark square is kind of weak at the moment, though. But I like this position a lot. It's like, it feels like a position where you just like go in slowly, you know? And then like it just like gradually builds, which is always a lot of fun. I like this song, it's catchy. That. Go with this one first. Hmm. Oh, I'm not looking at the chat, but yes, please don't talk about moves. I am telling you guys, but I also have to be careful because sometimes people will watch the stream and I can't give away all my ideas. Okay, they didn't see it, which is awesome for us. You know? So we do this first. Got a nice little pin going on. Okay. Let me think here, yeah. I could play this and then just win that piece. Actually, it's kind of cool how they like took it like that. We could play that. But then they can play this. I'm not a fan of that. I think the best thing we can do here is take the bishop. Hmm. I do understand what they're trying to play, but I would assume that doesn't really work. Hmm. And then like I feel like there's certainly a good amount of tactics here. Let me think though. Look, we go here. They take, we take like that. But I feel like we don't need to do all of that. I'd rather play this first. Well, sorry if I play that. They'll play this. So I do think that what I'm thinking I can do instead is play this. Hmm. I don't really understand the goal of this move. Maybe they want to go here? If that's the case, let me think. I have a few tactics that I see. First of all, they can play this, we play that, and then take like that, that. Okay, I think I see some possibilities here, actually. Unless there's some blind ass shit I'm missing. Which I don't think is the case. I did see that. We can still play this though. That's what I was looking at. There was like 2 different sequences that were possible. Hello, Hikaru. How are you? What's up, Roper? See, that was like, that was an awesome position. Yeah, that was really cool. So why don't I do have to give my wrist a break. I don't know if I should do one more. Because, like, my wrist has been a little... Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Chris. No, honestly, like, it's night and day difference with 15-10 games and 10-0 for me. And I think many, many people who are still improving in chess. Oh, you do? Hello, good morning. Guess we'll do... Alright, go ahead and do one more. Because we're not streaming tomorrow, so let's go ahead. Okay. I do need to continue studying the Sicilian. We're playing the Scandinavian, I guess. That's fine with me. I don't actually really mind the Scandinavian too much. Well, actually, I don't really like it either, though. And then we'll play... play that. Okay, there's actually a few ways of playing this. One move can be that, and then we'll have to play this. Yes, we play that. They will have to play this. Okay, let's calculate this through because it's a 15-minute game, right? So... Hmm? 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 That's what I'm seeing here. We'll do this. That. And then we'll play... Fuck me, dude. Alright. I forgot they can take with the other piece. It's fine, it still works. It still works. Wow. There's a really annoying sequence that I'm missing here, huh? You know what? Fine. If that's how this is gonna be, we're gonna go be very annoying then. We're gonna play this. That's actually annoying for us though, because I just noticed both of these are kind of ass for me specifically. Mm. Like I want to say this and then try to keep them somehow. Okay. Takes. I mean, it looks like that's what's gonna probably have to happen. Let me think. No, if I take like that, they can totally screw me over. But our pawn structure is gonna be so bad that I really don't want to do it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just take it. It's fine. And then I certainly like... I like something like this. Stop him from castling. Mm. And then... Actually, I didn't see that at all. But I think that's fine. If I can do this, I can stop them from taking it and they'll go here. No, I'll just do this. No worries. Okay, if that's the case, we're going to play... Let's see. I would like my, I'm not the biggest fan of that, though. I feel like this is kind of hard. I don't know, you guys, this is hard. Yeah, it's just terrible. I should not have did whatever the hell I did here. I don't even remember what I did. Hmm. It's quite unfortunate that... We'll just do this. It's fine. And then... I actually don't really know. This part's a little difficult. Just because they can do this and they can literally keep chasing it. You have no clue. We'll do this. I think it's lost. I messed up the Scandinavian position. Yeah, when I said I don't mind it, I meant I definitely mind it. It's not mate. I have an escape square. That would be crazy if I miss mate somehow. Dum dee da dee da. Okay. Trying to think where we can go here. I will say, definitely struggling a little bit. Like, I want to say this. I want to say a lot of things. But I don't know. Everything seems just an outside. We'll do this. This is annoying. We can literally escape through here. Hmm. See what I can do. Really did not want to exchange my bishops, TBH. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. Let me think. We'll do that. We will give up that piece for now. Don't think we can do this though. Gonna take like this though. Sorry, let me just think here. Takes. No, I think I might have options. Wait, they do that. Do that. Okay, let me keep thinking. How about that? And then we have 2 bishops, so it's not over. I think we do want to do this first though, just so that way we can force their king further in. Like, I think that that is fine. Da. Let me think. We'll do this. We have a passed pawn though, so at least that. Bishops are scary as shit in the end game. I'm telling you guys. Something you definitely want to watch out for. So my goal is actually going to be to block off their rook from connecting in. And then we'll think this through. We'll do this. Okay. Yeah, no, bishops are no joke at this point of the game, so we must take them seriously. They must take them seriously. We have to think about where they'll go with the knight, though. The knight can, of course, be a little tricky. I know what they're thinking. I think they're thinking this. We'll do this. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep their rook under control at the moment. I can't play that now. What I can play, however, is... Could play that, but I'm not really a fan of Okay, let me think. What I don't like is that it frees the piece, but maybe it's necessary. I am a little about it. Let's do it. We have 5 minutes. Where will they go if we go here? I'll do that. Oh my gosh, so freaking difficult, bro. But I think we got this. I think we can do this. Let me think. Because I do see something along the lines of this happening. Then we have to play this. Correct. And then... I mean, I don't mind this first and just keeping it going. Let's see. Like, I don't... Or even something. Okay, realistically, they're probably gonna play that. That makes the most sense. I don't see anything else that can possibly be played. Like, there might be... Okay. Like, I don't mind this either, but that doesn't serve us much, so then I don't mind this. I'd rather keep everything defended if I can, though, and I rather... Yeah, we're gonna do this. Da, 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 da. We'll do this. And then play that. Oh, but maybe that's not the best. Actually, it's not the worst either. Okay. Bishop h3. Oh, okay. Well, it's fine. Long ago, he was big. Strong. I don't mind this either. But... Preach the Bible like a preacher. I have to be careful here, for sure. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was better, but let's just not. We have 1 minute left. Let me see if there's something I can do here. I almost want to play something like this. Or something like this. Because I kind of want that. It's not so bad. We'll do this. Okay. And then that. Just because I have to hurry. Da, 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 da. 1 minute. I just don't want to get this. One minute. Kind of want to play this. One minute. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Those Russians. 11 minutes. I don't think I'm cooked. I have increment, so I'm feeling confident. They wanna have fun. Like, I want to say this. Then they go here. But I want to get closer too. Say that they go here. I don't like that. I think I'd rather do this. And rest of the world in the sun. Okay. Like, I want to say this. Okay, I don't have time. I gotta play. Just wanna have fun. This, I gotta think. I have to think here. How do I do this? Because I don't have time. I gotta use this time to think. We'll do this. Come on. This, that. Why don't we just promote a pawn or something? At least it's increment, so... Takes... Come on. Oh my gosh. Freaking hard. You know what I think? How to like freaking... I just gotta make a quick move. Takes... Come on. We just need to push our pass pawn, I think. That's what I'm telling you guys. Bishops are scary. That, like, I was not being subjective. It's objectively true that bishops are like, they control so much of the board in the end game because there's not a lot of pieces. You trade it down, and so when you have the bishop pair, you know, I don't know exactly how many squares you can control at once, but it's a lot. So like objectively, they are very, 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 very strong. And even if you're up, if you have two rooks against two bishops, it can get very tricky quickly. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do this and the push. I think I know the plan. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I didn't want to exchange the... Okay. We have to go fast. We just don't have time. You know what I mean? Like, we just don't. We need to go quickly. But we have two pass pawns. I don't mind this. Okay. Now... this. He's not bad. It's just bishops are very, very difficult to play against in endgame. But that just because somebody like struggles doesn't mean they're bad. I feel like I've mentioned that. Oh, I had this and I totally missed it. My bad. I just realized I had that. Oh well. I don't think he's bad. He wouldn't be 2000 if he was bad per se. This is actually a little bit scary. But luckily this bishop's under control, or this rook's under control, so we're chilling. Yeah, I don't understand when people say things like that. People have bad games all the time. I actually had this and that was mate. I know, like it's not a good way of judging somebody based on one game. I always say that because I have terrible games. I just realized that I literally could have won that. Oh no, I couldn't have. I played that just now. Dude, this bishop is like, holy shit. So scary. I just gotta think about all the checks in case I miss something. Okay, what rating are you guys that you think he's bad? Nobody who dedicates their time to chess should be saying that somebody is bad from one game. Dude, that's like yeah, I'm telling you guys, I'm showing you proof. I'm like not just the opinion I gave you, but I'm like literally telling you that two bishops are extremely strong and scary in the end game. Yeah, exactly, Jesse. And I think that's like I played an over the board game where the same thing happened to me. Um, quite honestly, this kind of stuff happens with the bishops a lot. They're not easy to control, and I think that it takes a lot of practice and effort to reach a point where you are able to play against two bishops at the end game in an open board. Who said he didn't deserve it? Yeah, I don't know if there is an answer. Yeah, it's like what I said last stream. If you are somebody who is low rated in chess, it's more important to focus on your own game than judging people who are higher rated. And that goes for me too. I don't really sit there judging higher rated players than I because I'm not there. But even thank you. I don't play them well in 10-0, but I tend to do better in long form games because I have more time to actually look at the position. Mm-hmm. And I tend to decently, like good enough, know how to use the bishops well enough. Hmm. But this was like, oh my gosh, I miss playing long form games. This is apparently what I needed because chess has been such a pain in the ass, and now I'm recognizing that it's because I'm forced to make such fast moves, and I feel like it's not that fun. But this is honestly so much better for me. I'm enjoying 1510. I missed it. Like when I first started chess, I think the first year or two I only played 1510. Actually, I don't know, Choco. Okay, we saw that coming. I want to play this and then they'll probably play that. I want to play that. I'm a little bit skeptical of putting myself in a position where, oh, I'm running out of time. Where, you know, we'll do this. Oh, I lost one game. I won the first one. So it might be 2-0. We'll see. Hmm. I don't want to be put in the corner. I don't want this whole situation happening. Let's not. You only play it? What's your rating? It's luckily it hasn't been too difficult to get a game, but when I hit 1800, I really struggled to get games. You know? 1510 is rapid, yeah. Technically 10.0 used to be Blitz, and then it turned into rapid. They switched the mode. So 10.0 is considered like to be Blitz more. Baby, baby. We're just gonna take that first. Show me. And then I have an idea. Don't know if it's gonna work, but I have an idea. 25 seconds. Honestly, I don't even think it matters. I think I can push the other piece and I'm good. Yeah, I think I could just take the knight and I'm good. I don't need the 2 bishops anymore. I'll be fine. Actually, I'm gonna keep him. I'm just gonna push. Why not? We're good. I mean, we're gonna win on the time because there's not really any getting out of this. The game is over in 1 second, so I'm saying never. We won. Good game. I haven't been playing in like a while. I haven't played in like a year and a half, but I was playing a year and a half ago quite a bit. Wow, that was a round of applause, round of applause. We were down a piece and the power of the bishop pair. The power of the bishop pair. So amazing. They are so good in Endgame. That's why whenever I play Endgame, I try to always have the bishop pair. Like I'll exchange my knights for it. But I was gonna say also that let this be a demonstration of the bishop pair and why you shouldn't trade your bishop off for a knight easily, because the bishop is worth a little bit more than the knight is for this exact reason. It covers much more squares, especially later on. Probably Calvin, that was, you know. Yeah, I mean, it just feels nice because it feels like finally I'm not just losing really dumb games, you know what I mean? That I should be winning to like really quick moves. You know? Thank you. Like it's just like felt so good. I'm not going to 10-0, man. Like I literally I did not realize how much I missed 1510 until I played 1510 today. So these are all just book moves. Oh, sorry. So this is the what is this again? The Scandinavian, yeah? I don't actually, what is this variation? The modern variation? So it got kind of confusing and I did mess it up pretty hard. Like this was a mistake. Oh. I guess we're just supposed to play. Ah, Bishop D2 is solid because they can't really take and it like, you know what I mean? They have to take like this and then we take with the bishop and then we're defending. If they take like this, I think we can literally just take with the queen, develop everything, and then okay, say that they do castle, that's their best move. Do we just queenside castle? That's actually kind of cool, especially because they don't have a dark square bishop. I like it. Wait, this is a little... Okay, maybe this is where we take. Okay, this is where we take. Okay, okay, so we didn't play that line, but at least now I know. So we played this line, which I don't know what this line was actually. This was a blunder, so this is where we messed up. And ended up losing a lot of, like my position became very confusing. But luckily we did have the bishop pair. And so, holy shit, this game was bad. I can't believe I got 84%. Dude, we were like completely losing. But then I decided I'll just take advantage of the bishops. The bishop pair, specifically. We did that. And then this. Like, I wonder when? I probably did rush the opening. For a 500. Don't blunder. Board vision. Board vision. Oh, wow. Okay, so actually, here it's already equal. So, here it wasn't. Here it wasn't. They had to find the move, though. They didn't find the move. So then we have this, and this is when the board equalize. Yeah, I became a little passive for sure, but it can get pretty... It's a little intimidating with the bishops. Okay, so here I did think about playing bishop e6. Oh, why did I just play bishop b6? Or bishop b5? That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. If we play bishop b5, they can't really do anything. So say that they do play knight b4. We take like this. Huh. They go there. Okay, say they go here. I actually don't know what comes after that. Oh, a3. Oh, that's a nice move. So then they have to play this. Wonder if we can play something like that. Can't we just play bishop d7 here? Bishop e2 is completely winning for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I like bishop, this move right here more. Or sorry, this move more. I guess I can just like afford to lose the knight here. Do you actually activate your king? I actually don't know because I've been playing Tenno so much. Whenever I reach it, it's just like a disaster. But I think that usually it's when most of the minor pieces are off the board. And then the focus becomes pawns. That's when you need to activate your king. At least that's when I think you need to activate your king. Bishop e2 sets up discovery. I see. Oh, I guess what's good about bishop e2 is that then we can take like this too. Maybe? And take like that. Wow, that's powerful. Just push all the way here. So let's just play this out. They have to move out of the way. And then, well, realistically, I would just probably take this. Maybe not, actually. I think it'd be better to take like this. Because then we have possibly that. I probably would take like this in a game. What? That's... Rook b8. Oh. Oh, they can come back. So we want to keep it like this, but then they take like that. That's not good either. So literally you can't take any of these. So you kind of do need to just not take him. Oh, well, you know what? It's fair. I think the reason for it is just because then you're allowing their king to escape. And you know what? And attack your piece with the tempo. So I think that actually makes sense why you wouldn't take those two pawns. Yeah, loses all advantage, which actually does make sense because our advantage is in the fact that we're keeping their king as passive as possible here while setting up our position. And the rooks are kind of playing defend mode. Like this one can't come down from the 8 rank easily. And then this one's like stuck on the 1st rank. They're like on the opposite ends of the board. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, this is pretty interesting. Say that we do play this. What if they play that? Oh, it's bad because of this. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I get it. Cool. Then we just play bishop c4 here. But we don't want, like, we want to keep their king here. Yeah, and just push the pass pawns. Very true. Da, da. Wow. They need an escape square at this point. So then a5 is the option. I kind of like this move though. Like I like just taking bishop takes here because it's not like they can like get away with it now. Unless there's some weird piece that I'm like missing again. This. No, it's all about setting up basically until the end. So say that they do play that, then I see they want to play that. This. I kind of like this, but then I don't see what comes out of that. Then we do this. They go here. You know what? I do like... Actually, they can't really do much. We go here, or even here. They go there, and then we go here, and then this happens. So maybe not the best, actually. Yeah, a lot of these like moves are very engine-like, and I don't like it. I don't feel like I would see those. I do like the idea of this in blocking, I'll say. Like blocking the rook from defending the queens or the king, so realistically I would play something like that. Play that and then... Probably not this because I don't want them to, like, I don't want to help them get out. I probably would play this. I'd probably just play a4 if I was in this game. Say that they push that, we play that, then they go here. Little difficult. Oh, it's just mate? Oh, just mate and two, they can't stop it. I think. Well, we win the piece. Wait, bishop c5. Oh, and then just this. We would win like this, no matter what they did. They would have to give up all their pieces. I'm done with 10-0. Like, I play 10-0 and I make the dumbest moves and then I just get mad. At least when I lose in 15-10, I don't get annoyed. Because it's like, fair enough, I didn't play well. In 10-0, it's like, oh, cool, I have 2 seconds to make a critical move. Let me just do that real quick. And then everything falls apart. So... Getting tired though, I'm not even done with all my work for the day. I should get going soon. But let's just look at what we played. Yeah, that knight and the rook got stuck in defend mode, and then the other rook didn't have enough time to like really... You in the sea. Oh wow, this is actually really cool. I didn't even see this move. Oh, come on. Why did I miss that move? And then what, they go here? And then we have check. They go there. Then what? Oh, we have this. Wait. I'm trying to think. Probably, yes, just this. But then why would we just take that? That seems terrible. They take that. Oh, and then we have this. Then they have to move out of the way. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I'm not the biggest fan of this. Like, this just seems kind of tough. Say we just keep pushing. Ooh, what if we play this? Yeah, I don't like this. Like, I get it. The idea is now we push, but... I would just push here. Oh. I guess it's wrong. Okay. This, that. And then, I mean, I guess this is still winning. It's just kind of, you know, they go here and then it's like, oh, you know what? This is not bad at all. Then we just keep it. So then if they play this, we go here, that, we go there. And then there's not really much they can do, but still not like, you know? Okay, I'm done. I go now. Goodbye, everybody. I go take break and finish work. Taking the day off tomorrow, so it's gonna feel nice. Good games, good games. Progress. Okay, it was fun. I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good night, everybody. Hopefully you learned the importance of the bishop here. Bye-bye. Oh, do we want to raid somebody? If you guys want, you can start a raid right now. Before I leave. Yes, no, if the mods aren't here, that's okay. Because I really do need to get going. But I'll remind you guys next time.